Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Shazal Uman bin Muazzin. I am from the group Higgers Hub, and today I will be starting the presentation for entrepreneurial selling skills. So, without further ado, let's get back into it. So first, our company background is Higgers Hub is a group of students formed for the selling skills assignment at KPM Bandar Melaka. So, the group was founded in 2025, and it is founded because all the members are friends who live in Asrama Kedah. So, the four of us, which is me, Shazwan, Aidil, Haikal, and also Saimi, we all live in the same place, which is Asrama Kedah. And we founded the group, and we established the group as it is easier for us to contact and meet each other in order for us to finish the assignment. So, the name Higgers Hub is actually come from an inside joke between us that they brought when they were in the first semester. And I understood, and it became an inside joke between us, and we continued the joke and the tradition into our semester 3. And it represents the bond between us, the fun, the joy, and the happiness that we brings around to everyone whenever we are completing anything and whenever we are doing any sort of project. So that is our company's background. So the next is our objective. Our objective is that our main focus is on selling foods that are first is exciting, fresh, trendy, fun, yet it is still affordable for students and also our college staff. We are aiming to elevate the experience by turning every single meal into something that is memorable for every single person. So, our vision is that we are trying to become a well-known student-led brand that brings joy and creativity to college community through the foods that we prepare and we sell. So we aim to be recognized for our fun, fresh, affordable, and also the way that we brings joy. We spread happiness to everyone through our foods. So it is not that we only want to offer the foods. We want to also create a memorable experience for everyone. And our mission is to provide students with exciting and affordable food options that reflect our creativity and understanding of students' life. We all know how much students are struggling to keep with their money and also to take care and to keep track of their funds. So we strive to deliver products that are not only delicious but also bring people together through shared enjoyment and connection, which means that it is not only affordable, it is also something that they can share together and create that bonding memories. So, who is our target market? Our target market, first thing first, is KPM Bandar Melaka students and also staff, especially those who are staying in hostels and also around the campus area. This is due to the fact that majority of our time to sell is on Wednesday at 9:30 AM up until 12:30 AM at Laman Hijau in KPMBM. So, at our campus, at our college, that is the perfect place for us to target the students and staffs because it is a place that is very much accessible for everyone that is working or studying at KPM Bandar Melaka. We're also targeting young individuals aged around 18 to 25 years old who prefer affordable, convenient, and tasty food options. This is due to the fact that the foods that we offer are foods that are very trendy and are very in line with the students who are young. And at the same time, those who are very, very much keeping track and also keep in with the trends. So that is why these are our target markets. And lastly, our target markets are the students who enjoy trendy, fun, creative food experiences that match their lifestyle, but at the same time also match their budget, and as our food are very affordable. So, who is the members of Higgers Hub? So, based on our organizational chart, the first thing first, me, Shazwan, I am the CEO. So, my task is to set the company's direction and also make final decisions. So, every week, I'll be the one to set the goals of the team, how much we are trying to achieve, how much sales, how much the profits are, and what are we going to do. So, whenever we are having any type of discussion with the team, I'll be the one who will make the final decision and how the team will operate. The second is Suhaimi, who is the general manager. So he, as a general manager, he oversees the daily operations of the entire organization, from the resource, from when we are looking for resources to when we are preparing the foods, and also the selling activities, and also closing, and also wrapping up every single activity. So the next one is Haikal. He is the operational manager. So as the operational manager, he ensures efficiency and also quality control. He will be the one who will take care of how much the food is going to be prepared, and also the quality of the foods, and also the quality of the packaging. So he is the one who will always do the quality control. And lastly, Ideal is our marketing manager, who handles all the marketing strategies. He'll be the one who will be doing all the posters. He will blast it everywhere. He will also find all our customers. So that is our organizational chart. Okay, these are our products. So for the first week and the second week, our main products are oden and also ramen roll. Oden is a soup that is filled with seafood dishes such as fish cake, fish ball, and also sausages, and it is also filled with Maggi. So it is very hearty, it is also very heartwarming, and it is also very filling. And it is also paired with our ramen roll. So with ramen roll is a side dish that is spicy, wrapped in rice wrap. It is wrapped in rice wrap. It is very hearty, it's very spicy, and also very exciting. So, for third and fourth week, we still keep on with the ramen roll, as the ramen roll has such loyal followers and people keep on demanding back for it. So, we still continue the production for ramen roll, but at the same time, we add another product, which is ayam gunting. Ayam gunting, when we produce the product, it became such a hit with the customers, and customers were demanding for it more. So it becomes such a hit product, and we are glad that the customers like our product. But in week 4, we decided to, even though week 3 we had such a high demand for our ayam gunting and also our ramen roll, we decided to cut the production for ramen roll, as over time people are not buying it as much. Okay, so for week 5 and week 6, we decided to sell popiah carbonara, which is, out of all our products, this is the best product that we have sold. This is the product that have the most demand and have garnered the most sales, and also have the product that made us acquire the most profits. So for week 5 and 6, we decided to only sell one product, which is popiah carbonara, as the preparation and also the budget and the cost needed is quite high. So we decided to focus on just one product and make sure that it sells like hotcakes. So for the last 2 weeks, which is week 7 and week 8, we decided to sell ramen set, which is a throwback to when semester 1, where our group members, which is Suhaimi, Aidil, and Haikal, sold this ramen set for their marketing. So we brought back this set as a homage, as a throwback to when they sold it at semester 1. And we paired it with cheesecake. It is something that is very creamy, and also something, a dish that is very, very filling. So that is all our products for all throughout the semester. So how do we determine the price? So the first strategy is we use cost-based pricing. So the way that we do is that we determine the price by calculating the total cost of the ingredients, packaging, and other operating expenses such as the gas and transportation, and then we add a reasonable profit margin to ensure that every product sold covers its production costs while keeping the prices affordable for students. So usually we minimum we will put 30% profit margin over the cost in order for us to be able to stay afloat, but at the same time for us to be able to enjoy the profits. So it helps us maintain financial balance throughout the project. So the next step is we also use value-based pricing. So the way that we use value-based pricing is that we set the prices according to how much value our customers place on our food. If they determine that the food is very high and it is very high in demand, so we can put the value of the product inside with the prices so that the customer is still willing to pay for it, as they know how high quality the product is. So they are willing to pay for the overall satisfaction, not just the food itself. And this approach focuses on more of the quality, the creativity, and the enjoyment that we bring with the product to our customers. And lastly, we use psychological pricing. So for psychological pricing, we use whole numbers for our pricing to make sure that customers are easy to determine whether they want to buy it or not. So with psychological pricing, our customers can see the product and then they can see that it is actually very, very cheap and affordable for them, and they do not have to think twice. For example, we put some of products at only 5 ringgit, 7 ringgit and 10 ringgit in order for them to feel that if it is below 10 ringgit, it is very much affordable for the customers to pay for it. So that is why we also use psychological pricing. So that is all for me. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Syed Muhammad Sohimi bin Syed Muhammad Ahir. My ID number is BME2403024. So today I want to describe about our place to open the business. As you can see, we have two suitable locations to open our business. During day, we open at Laman Hijau at college, and during night, we open at pit stop. So, why we choose Laman Hijau to open our business during the day? Because Laman Hijau actually is the strategic place to open business, because the place is front of the cafeteria and also college co-op. Other than that, Laman Hijau also in the ground floor, so student and staff can easily find our stall to save their meal to each brunch and lunch, because our menu is suitable to eat anytime. Also, our operation time during day is 9:30 to 12:30. We also choose pit stop as our place to open business at night, because pit stop give potential place to open our business, because we don't need to reach our customer, such as when they play volleyball at night or they do their study group with their friend, because when they hungry, they will go to pit stop themselves to search what they want to eat, and then if they go to the pit stop, so they can find our stall easily and they can buy our menu, because our menu is suitable to release their stress. So we go to the next slide, that is promotion. For the promotion, we use several promotion strategies to attract customer and boost our sale. Such as you can see the promotion below the article, that is bundle set. Get a ramen roll and oden only with 10 ringgit and 2% 2 ringgit cut, 2% 2 ringgit off. Also, we have happy hour at 12 noon. Customer can have discount at 20%. So, why we call it promotion? Because when you buy separate item like oden one set, oden you must to buy 7 ringgit per set, and if you buy ramen roll only, you must to spend 5 ringgit. But if you buy set, you buy a bundle set, you can get 10 ringgit, and that is can save your pocket money. So, not worth it when customer not buy both of our item, of our product, because our product is not only cheap but tasteful. Even our product is what we call cheap compared to the market outside. Then we decide to have the promotion, like not only want to get the customer, but we also know mostly students don't have enough money to spend their money to the food they want. Because we know we also is student of KPMBM, so we know how the struggle to so we know how struggle they want to save their money to spend at food. So we also actively promote our product on social media platforms such as WhatsApp, TikTok, IG, using photo and video to catch their attention. So our customer cannot mess up with our product, such as if they want to buy in next week, so they know what we produce in next week, such as ayam gunting, or such as ayam gunting. Also, we can repeat our menu, like ramen roll or oden. So customer always up to date, and they know always have to they know how to get information. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nuhaika Hakimi Baharul Nizam. My ID number is BME24033017. So, we proceed to our sales presentation. For our sales, in our first week, we managed to get around 218 ringgit for our sales per day, because we have sold around 19 pieces of ramen and 17 pieces of our ramen roll. No, 19 pieces of oden and 17 pieces of ramen roll. So our cash in is about 133 ringgit, and for our ramen roll it is 85 ringgit for 17 pieces. So the total is 218 ringgit for our first week sales. And then for our second week sales, we have decrease in our sale because of low on our demand, because on that day there have the other people who sell at our college, so the student get attract to their kiosk and their shop rather with us. So we managed to get around 13 quantity and 17 quantity. So for the oden, we have sold around 13 pieces, 13 sets, about 91 ringgit, and our ramen roll, we managed to sold same as last week, around 45 ringgit in 17 set. So we proceed to our week 3. We changed our menu to ayam gunting, and also we stayed the ramen roll still until week 3. So for our ayam gunting, we managed to sell 10 pieces, 10 set. For one set is around 7 ringgit, so we managed to get 70 ringgit. And for our ramen roll, like usual, we sell about 5 ringgit, and we've got the sales for 6 pieces, 6 sets actually. So it's around 30 ringgit. So the total markup, the total is 100 ringgit for our sales. And then for week 4, we also sell ayam gunting, but this week we focus on selling ayam gunting more than ramen roll, and then we stop selling ramen roll at week 4. So we managed to sell around 21 unit. So our sales has become 147 for week 4. And then for week 5, we managed to get we changed our menu again because of our team. And then we managed to sell popiah carbonara for 100 pieces. Okay, so for our week 5, when we sell our popiah carbonara for 1 pieces of popiah, is around 2 ringgit. So we managed to sell 100 pieces of popiah, and then we managed to get around 200 ringgit. And then for week 6, we also sell popiah carbonara, and then we managed to sell about 125 pieces. So the selling price is like usual, 2 ringgit. So we managed to get 250 ringgit for week 6. And then for week 7, we change our menu again. So we sell our ramen set and cheesecake. So cheesecake, one ramen set, we sell about 10 ringgit for one set. So we managed to sell 10 pieces. So we've got 100 ringgit for our ramen set only. And for our cheesecake, for the selling price is 6 ringgit. So we managed to get to sell 12 pieces. So we have around 72 ringgit. So we just combine it. We've got the daily sales around 172 ringgit. But we also sell in that week we sell for 2 days, and then the next day we sell but we have not selling the popiah again. But okay, so for our side income, the local brand clothing, they managed to sell 4 pieces of clothes for 239 ringgit for one cloth. And then we've got 956 ringgit for that local brand clothing. And then for pre-loved clothing, we only sell one of our clothing for our clothes, but the selling price is about 45 ringgit. But they have some people who like to buy it at 90 ringgit. So we managed to get 90 ringgit from that pre-loved clothing. And then we also sell stevia. So we sell about around three bottle of stevia. So for one bottle is around 20 ringgit, but we managed to sell 3, so it will become 60 ringgit. So we summarize it, it will be 1,106 ringgit. That is for week 7. And for week 8, our last week, we managed to sell ramen sets in 10 set of our ramen. So we managed to get 100 ringgit. So for our total sales for 8 week is 2,469 ringgit. Okay, and then so we proceed to our profit for 8 week. For the first week, we managed to get profit around 58 ringgit and 35 cents. For week 2, we managed to get 109 ringgit and 25 cents. For third week, we managed to get 17 ringgit 4 cents. And then for week 4, 67 ringgit and 72 cents. For week 5, 105 ringgit and 54 cents. For the week 6, we managed to get 158 ringgit 30 cents. So for the week 7, 393 ringgit and 30 cents. And for the week 8, we managed to get 39 ringgit and 40 cents. So that is for our sales and our profit for 8 week. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Adi Hadi. I'm from Den 3B and I'm from Group Higgers Hub. My number ID is BME2403 and 008. So today I'm going to talk about other business activities. So for the first point of the other business activities is Higgers Group sells used goods to the customers. What does it mean by the sells used goods to the customer? So we sell some of our used goods to the customer, something like we sell used clothes, and we also sell stevia, and we also sell the shoes to the customers. So what kind of target do we target is the target customer is we target it from our student itself, because they also buy from us and they use the product. Other than that, we also sell new clothes as a personal shopper. So what does this mean as a personal shopper? So we have opened the services where we buy a new clothes for them in an event where it's a limited event where they release the clothes.
and we buy it for them. By using this method or businesses that we have done for this, we have gained an impressive amount of profits from this business, and we can see that it's really helping us to gain our sales. Other than that, we're also running a pre-order and delivery best food services using WhatsApp as the communication platform. So we open the pre-order services and also the delivery services. By this, the customer can buy from us easily and they can eat just like that. What does it mean? It means that when we open these services, people can buy it earlier. So when we open our business, when we open our shop, when we sell, people can directly get their order, and they can also get their order right to their face. I mean, the services that we have done is the fast-paced business, because people can buy it earlier and we also deliver it to them, so they can just eat just like that. And other than that, we also selling at Asrama Kesidang other than our college, because at Asrama Kesidang we know that the students is craving for food, and we also sell it at the night because it's more strategic, because in the night people in Kesidang usually buy the food at night because they can go out after 9:30 p.m. So people usually just sit at pit stop. So when people want to try the other food, people can also buy from us. So that's why we sell at Kesidang at night. That target our customers is the students. So next on, we move to the learning lessons. So throughout this project, I learned the importance of teamwork, communication, and also proper planning, because we have suffered some conflict and we also suffer some loss because of our planning and also how to resolve them. So throughout this project, we have learned how to resolve our problems that we face when we are doing our brainstorming session, and also for the open discussion. That way we can avoid the conflict and we can also resolve it. So based on the experience, we have faced some of the issues, few of the issues, like the last minute changes, and we have suffered some loss for some of the products. And what I see is that we have done a lot of R&D, but for some product we didn't do the R&D, or we have just only do it once or twice, and we see that we suffer some loss because of that, and our product is cancelled and we cancel that product. So that's one of the lessons that I learned, and we already resolve it on the next week by doing R&D with our teams, and we also do the open discussion, so our problem is resolved. And I can see that, however, by improving our strategy and focusing on sales, we managed to recover and even expand by selling other stuff. Overall, I learned that challenges like this can become opportunities for our growth when we face with teamwork, adaptability, and also the persistence. With that, we know that we have some experience on the business now, and the lesson that I learned is very valuable, and we can see that our idea and our way to handle the project and also the business is more well done now, and our teamwork is more stronger than before. And I think it's really good, even though we have faced some issue and faced some challenges, but we take it as a way to learn and the way to improve ourselves. That's all from me. Thank you.